What's good? What's good? What's good, people? What's good? What we got in the building? We got Knowledge, Festo, Daniel, Greg Brown. What's good? I'm gonna go in today. I'm definitely going in today. It's popping out here. God damn, it's popping. Damn, this thing is popping. Yeah, I'm gonna see if he's gonna come back on. He never hit me up. He never hit me up. I definitely like to talk to him. I would definitely like to talk to him, see what happened after that. Because I know for a fact if he took that card and she ain't had no money on her, or she only had a few dollars, she gonna go ham. Cause she got all them days left. And let's just say she had $300 on her own. After spending $1,000 in one day, and you only got $300 left for, now mind you, that was, when was that we did that live? That was Wednesday. No, it was yesterday. Because she spent the money Wednesday. So she had all day Thursday, all day today, and all day tomorrow. Only $300 after going ham like that. I know it'd be a problem. So I definitely like to talk to him. You know, it takes a lot of courage to go out there and share information like that. You know, a lot of people ain't doing that. Word, it's packed out here tonight. Man. But yeah, what up? He said Shan said K18s come down to, yeah, I seen it. He said, will Lakers make moves to benefit the team this year? Get the likes up, man, because I really want to get to my topic, but I'm going to read a couple of this before I get into my topic. But my boy Greg Brown said, Brown, please go. Yo, Greg Brown already know where I'm about to go. My boy Festo in the building. Dennis, what up? He said, please give us the latest. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have no latest news right now as far as the Lakers. Right now, Lakers ain't saying much. We all know what they want. Rob came out and said, center is their priority. So everything you've been hearing, that's just basically what it is. I just can't get up here and just keep coming on just be like making all these trades, this trade that. I know it's fun, but I just can't do it. Kevin Durant, I don't see why would he want to go to Miami. I don't see why would he want. See, I don't know if they think, oh, he better than Jimmy Butler, so nah. See, you feel realize he better than Jimmy Butler, but when it comes to playoffs, it changed things. If you compare Kevin Durant to Jimmy Butler in the regular season, yeah. But in the playoff, Jimmy Butler is probably a top 5 NBA player. Like far as what he did in Miami. What he did in Miami, he's a top 5 NBA. How many people in the last 5 years, how many people you could say was better than Jimmy Butler? I'm going to say top 3. I'm going to say top 3 in the last 5 years. He might be number 1. Jimmy Butler might be the best player if you just put playoffs, scratch out the whole regular season in the last 5 years, and you say in the playoffs, I mean impact. It ain't just numbers. I mean the impact. You see the Miami Heat teams? The impact plus the scoring, the time he scored, and things like that. And he might be, I can't think right now, I could just go through teams and say he's better than the whole. Nobody in Boston outdid him. Nobody in Milwaukee outdid him in the playoffs. Nobody in Philadelphia outdid him in the playoffs. I'm just gonna go by teams. This is how I can make it easy. Who else? Nobody in Milwaukee, nobody Philadelphia, nobody Boston. Brunson will be up there, but the thing is, Jimmy Butler took them to 2 championships, so he will definitely get over Brunson. But Brunson will be up there because he done hit big shots after big shots, and he played good in, I want to say three playoff series. Brunson played good in, like, I want to say 3 playoff series. So Brunson will be up there in my book. Damn, the beauty spot close, so close. Who else? Damn, this one closed too. What time is it? It's almost 8. They got one gate open. This 2/5. They give out tickets like water out here, boy. They give out tickets like water. I ain't trying to double park and run to go get. Oh no, they locking the door after people leave. They ain't letting nobody in. Man, where the fucking beauty supply stores at? Your first is Steven Adams. Let me tell, I ain't read the whole comment. I just popped up because I've been talking. He said my first is Steven Adams. I don't know what he mean by that. So before I even say something, can you please? See, the thing is, I'm going to tell you, Steven Adams getting very overrated. I'm not just talking about, I'm not saying what you, because I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just saying in general. I think Steven Adams is very overrated. They fail to realize he played against a small as a backup. All right. But he played against a small, I'm just saying in general, not just you, but people, period, Steven, they on the Steven Adams train, he played against a small Golden State team. He did what he's supposed to do. It ain't like he dominated. He just was, he played well in the minutes he got. He played well when he got in. But I think, and I'm saying people, I wouldn't give him no 5.7 million. No way. No way. Because what the Lakers need to do, if they do trade for a center, because this is what I see a lot of people saying. If they trade for a center, they give Steven Adams the 5. Why? Why? That 5.7, you got other needs. You better try to get a guard or a wing player that you could get with that money. Because Steven Adams not that good. He's not. He played against a small team. You know what I'm saying? He playing against a small team. So I don't think that be the supply store. I get off 250. You get tickets out here, man. Let me get off here. But he played against a small team, so I wouldn't be too crazy on something like, oh, Steven Adams. I now a backup at the minimum, yeah. But with that 5, Lakers don't have much resource. That 5.7, I'm not doing that. My boy Third Eye, man, the first super chat and gods know how long I don't get super chats. I appreciate your super chat, bro. He said I love that MAGA hat. This is not, I'm gonna put it here. Yo, this hat here. Yo, this is the first time the guy came on our show. See, Knowledge watched the show, so Knowledge probably seen this episode. He came on the show, he gave us these hats. Do you see what the hat says? I want y'all to see what the hat says. And all people see, it says Make America. And it's red and it's white. Yo, I was around like a lot of white people. They was like, yo, I thought you had the MAGA hat on. Like, white people seem more offended than a lot of black people. They said, I thought you had the MAGA hat on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, first super chat this month. A lot of people thought I had the MAGA hat on. Like, but I get a lot of stares. A lot of people look, because you know when you just see it, you don't want to be staring nobody down. And then somebody walking or standing, you have to look. And this is not a MAGA hat. See? You got the Zion here. See? I like this hat. It's her first time like wearing it. But I ain't, yo, the tension this hat gets is crazy. Yo, where the fuck is what time is 8 o'clock? Oh, that like a beauty, that's an African beauty. They don't have it. I need a regular beauty supply store. I'm gonna go for a fifth. Yo, that's crazy. This hat gets so much attention, man. It's crazy. But let me get to the Lakers, man. And I got to call the fans out, and it frustrated me. And what triggered this video? I'm gonna say what triggered this video. I was watching Trevor Lane and Alex Sweezler. Alex Sweezler and Trevor Lane. You know, they did a show on YouTube, and they were saying that how the Lakers made so many mistakes. They not hitting on their signings. Their signings is this, their signing is that. They're making bad decisions. This is basically what they were saying. Like, they're making bad decisions. And then I see them say, what triggered the video. Then there was like, it's a report out that the Lakers are interested in Luke Kornet and Trey, what's the name, brother? Trey Jones. Trey Jones, which is Tyrus Jones' little brother. There's like, you know, Lakers need pieces like that and whatever, right? So my first thing is, first and foremost, like, I don't know, what did Tyrus Jones ever do? He ain't never do anything in the NBA. Is it beauty spots? They might have it. Let me see here. Let me try to run it here. Oh shit. Damn, that's my bad, son. You could be mad. I'll let you curse me out. Go ahead, curse me out. I'll give you that. I'll give you a couple curse words. But I did do some dumb shit just now. I ain't gonna lie. But they were saying how they were saying how they were saying how they were saying how he said, I see you just watching, I came on. For one, Trey Jones never did anything. Never did anything. And what's the name just had like one good playoff game. Luke Kornet. So the thing that get me mad is how Laker fans and Laker media and always keep pointing the blame. Oh, the Lakers making bad decisions, when the Lakers got Gabe Vincent, Laker fans and Laker media was so happy saying he was an upgrade over Dennis Schroeder. Kareem was the one who said, "Oh, slow your roll. Dennis Schroeder is better than him." I was saying Dennis Schroeder. The problem with Laker fans is Laker fans don't like their own players. They like every player but their own. Trey Jones never did anything, and Luke Kornet had one good playoff game. Yo, he had one good playoff game. So my thing is, here it is, signing them would be a good signing according to these guys. But when the Lakers look at all, they saying Lakers made bad decisions. Like how? How? Y'all got Beijing?
Beijing?
Da, here da.
Line number 2 at the end cap.
He said number 2.
They have Cheetos here. You want Cheetos?
Oh, I see it. Excuse me.
Sure.
That's it, right? Excuse me. Yeah, Lakers had how Lakers happy. It didn't work out. And I'm gonna break it down that who people need to look at. Right? But let's break down each and every player. When they signed Gabe Vincent, he hit a lot of big shots in the playoffs. That was big. He a pesky defender. He's a knockdown shooter. He got experience. He comes up in the clutch. That was an excellent signing by Rob. This what everybody named up was saying. And they were saying he's an upgrade over Dennis Schroeder. I said he wasn't. I said I thought um no, they don't have it. I go somewhere else. I said I thought Dennis Schroeder was better than him. You know what I'm saying? I said Dennis Schroeder had a better career. They just looking at Gabe Vincent we didn't play, which he wasn't bad. You know what I mean? I didn't criticize that signing, and I don't really go in on Gabe Vincent right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I see them, like Trevor Lane, and they always say, you know, Lakers need playable players. And when these guys was on other teams, look at their numbers before they got to the Lakers. Look at their numbers before they got to the Lakers. Damn, I need air on my tires. So that's Gabe Vincent, right? Lakers signed Christian Wood. Christian Wood averaged almost 16.7, and 7 rebounds. They got him for a minimum contract. Oh, that's great. They great signing, this, that, and the third. Going in. Everybody saying that's a great sign for the Lakers. He signed for a minimum contract, right? And it just didn't work out, right? For some reason, it ain't pan out, right? So my thing is, I hate when you like something before you saying it's good, when it don't work out, you calling somebody out saying that they make bad decisions. I don't like that. I don't like that because at the time, look now, look, you got Gabe Vincent, a guy, he performed in the playoffs. He really got his money through the playoffs. And he get a contract. It wasn't crazy. 3-year, $33 million. Wasn't crazy. You get Christian Wood, who averaged 17 points, 7 rebounds. And not only that, he's 26 years old. That's another thing. It ain't like they're getting somebody on their last legs. So that was considered an excellent signing. They Cam Reddish was averaging 13 points with Portland. 13 points. The Lakers, and he was 23. He was 23. Where's the fucking head? These just closed early. Cam Reddish. Damn, it's one on 4th, 5th, and what? 4th, 5th, and what? Where that beauty supply store at? Between. Oh, I'm gonna think it's closed. Fuck, man. It's gonna be over. Cam Reddish averaged 23 years old, averaged 13 points with 6'8", legit 6'8", got skills, a lottery pick. This everything what all the media was saying. Untapped potential, a former lottery pick. I think he was the 8th pick or something like that. The 8th pick of the draft, 23 years old, played good in Portland. Oh, excellent pickup. A great pickup for Rob for a minimum contract. They got him for a minimum contract. He didn't pan out, right? He get crucified, right? Then you got who next? Jackson Hayes. Another one, 23 years old, a lottery pick. I think he was the 10th pick. One of them was they was in the same draft. One of them was 8 and one of them was 10. Jackson Hayes and Cam Reddish. One of them was the 8th pick and one of them was the 10th pick. I can't remember which one. So bottom line, one of them was 8 and one of them was 10. So it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? They both was in the same draft. Jackson Hayes, 23 years old. Jackson Hayes had a better career and did more than what Luke Cornett did. And Lakers signed Jackson Hayes. Everybody was so happy. Athletic. Oh my God. Rob is killing the offseason. Rob is running circles around these GM. He getting all these guys for the minimum, right? It didn't pan out much. I remember when they signed Carmelo Anthony. Oh my God, they crazy about Carmelo Anthony. They's crazy about Trevor Ariza. Oh, we got defense. They's crazy about Kim Bazemore. They's crazy about Wayne Ellington for the minimum. All these guys they Lakers got for minimum. And all them guys, look at their numbers before they got to the Lakers. Wayne Ellington was with Miami. I believe he's averaging double figures. Trevor Ariza's having a good year. He was with Miami. He's having a good year. There's like, oh my God, got Trevor Ariza, Dwight Howard, all these guys the Lakers got. I ain't counting Dwight Howard the championship yet. I'm saying the other time he came back, the Lakers had all Hall of Famers. So they all, if you're gonna praise a move and you co-sign a move and it don't work out, it's like you doing the same thing. It's like you calling yourself stupid. If you ask me, you calling yourself stupid. If you sit there and be excited by a move and then it don't work out, and then you turn around and call that person stupid, you doing the same thing. You doing the same. You might as well call yourself stupid, because if you was in a position, you would have made them same signings. If you had an opportunity to sign Cam Reddish for a minimum contract, you would have did that. You would have signed Christian Wood for that minimum contract. All them players did, if you co-sign and be like, oh, I like that move, good move by Rob. And you doing all that preaching and saying all this from Rob, and then it don't work out, you might as well call yourself stupid, because you would have did the same thing if you was in that position. And I would have did the same thing. I would have signed Christian Wood. I would have signed Cam Reddish for that right there. And I liked the move when it came. I ain't care for the Gabe Vincent joint. I told y'all that from the gate. I said, because I think Dennis Schroeder was better. But I said the problem is Laker fan always run people out of town. You know, but I wasn't mad I wasn't like going crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like a thing, well, all right, well, whatever. But Jackson Hayes, I was happy with that. I would have did the same thing. Because I remember prior to it, we were sitting there saying, and every time we were saying something, the Lakers was picking these guys off the board like crazy. Signing these guys back to back early in free agency. Rob was getting these guys the first day of free agency for minimum contracts, and look at the year they had before that. Yeah, it's probably over. I'm gonna have to go get the other dye. I like the Beijing dye. Let me see. Sometimes supermarkets be having it, but these cops keep giving these damn tickets. Supermarkets sometimes be having. I don't like that just for men and all that, because it runs and it put a lot of stains. I like the Beijing better. See, bro, look what bro said. And I'm glad bro said this. I'm so glad bro said this. Who this said this? You know I always have a hard time. AV's yada. AV yada yada. He said, not Laker fans, Rain. Those are bum fans. And see, this is the thing. Why people don't see this? Why people don't see the common denominator? The common denominator is LeBron James. LeBron James, and for history, he was known, and this is why I said LeBron James. I always said that he's not overrated. I could say overrated, but he always was labeled as a good teammate. LeBron was always labeled as a good teammate that make people better, and that's not the truth. That's not. Look at all the guys. I can name a bunch of more guys. KCP, people wanted him, and that's why I said it get me mad when Magic was coming out saying that everybody named Mother wanted KCP off the team. Everybody wanted KCP off the team. He can't dribble, he can't do nothing. If he ain't making his jump shots, he nothing, and his defense is all right, or whatever. People wanted KCP off that team, man. Even with Kuzma, people wanted Kuzma off that team. People wanted Kuzma off the team. People said, if I'm the Lakers, I would trade Kuzma. A lot of people wanted Kuzma off that team. And then who else? So that's why it get me mad when Magic said that. When Magic, like, cause Magic, and I'm glad that somebody put up a tweet. He was going crazy when they made that Westbrook trade. Then he said, "Yo, if they did it, you can't lose both of them." Like, come on. Like, come on. When Lakers got Westbrook, people was going crazy. Carmelo said it, and this would get me mad when it comes to LeBron. People forget a lot of shit. Carmelo sat there and said, Bron is the GM. He said out of his own mouth, Bron is the GM. Bron got Westbrook. Him and them, they said him and Anthony Davis met him. It's clear as day he got Westbrook because the trade was done with Sacramento for Montrezl Harrell and Kuzma for Buddy Hield. It was Montrezl Harrell and Buddy Hield for Buddy Hield. Him and for Kuzma for Buddy Hield. Trade was done, and people would have been happy with that because they wanted Kuzma off the Lakers so bad. They wanted Kuzma off the Lakers so bad. Let me watch, see if these cops, my car right there. Make sure they don't kind of give me no ticket. You know what I'm saying? My car right there. See if they're gonna walk by my car. Hope they're having a good conversation. But that part killed me. They wanted Kuzma off the team. When the Lakers got Russ, dudes was so happy. Bron was like, we got Brody. They was going crazy. Russ was coming off average a triple-double. This is Mark might not have it. Russ was coming off average a triple-double. And with Washington. And they was so happy. They were so happy. Nah, they don't have it. Damn, man. I'm gonna have to get up early, go to the store, diet, and come. We have an event. I have to be to at 10 o'clock. I have to be at the event at 10. And I don't know what time the beauty supply store opens.
And when she realized
I had to mute it. This guy playing that music, Dougie Fresh shit. I did not want to get flagged. But like I was saying, like my thing is this, stand on it. Like my thing is nothing wrong with saying, okay, I hope we make moves, but don't call somebody stupid after the moves they was making and you was jacking it. That's the shit that get me mad. All of them were jacking it. That's what get me mad. And like I said, I like Trevor Lane. I hate to even talk about it and say like, but I watch his show, like, you know, at the end of the day, I do watch it. I like, you know, he do good content, whatever. But don't sit there and say Lakers made a lot of bad moves. They made a lot of poor mistakes when you was liking the move. The moves was not bad, man. The moves was not bad. It just didn't work. And why people don't point out why it's not working, man? How come some of these players? How come someone Dennis Schroeder leaves the Lakers? He's a hot ticket. He leaves the Lakers, get a $20 million contract with Toronto. A lot of teams wanted him this year. Atlanta, not Atlanta. Detroit said they number one priority to sign Dennis Schroeder back. Like, let this be real, people. Let's be real. So when he leaves the Lakers, how come these guys have more value and better. And that's what get me mad. Even when people be talking about Caruso, that's not the same Caruso you were seeing. Like, you can't tell me that's the same Caruso. He was not locking shit. He was not doing that. Somebody said that they're a bold-faced liar. He was not locking shit. He was not doing what he doing now. He was not. He was not that. He left the Lakers and he playing better. He's playing better. He's playing better. Like, that's my thing. Everybody could play Monday quarterback, whatever they call that shit. You know what I mean? And I say, even with the draft, they get me mad. Oh, they stupid. Why did they draft him? They ain't draft him. No. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. The draft is you know what I mean? I hate when people say, the thing that get me mad when you do obvious, like that Mo Wagner for Mitchell Robinson was purely stupid. Purely stupid in the draft. See, something like that when you say, okay, he was stupid. Magic was stupid for that because the way they did that. They only did it because he went to Michigan and Rob went to Michigan and Magic went, and they said the state of Michigan, and they just you know what I mean? Oh, imagine we finally got a shooting big. Like, stop worrying about trends, man. Like, when you a lottery team, I tell people this. If you a lottery team and you a bum team, if you trying to go on your team and start trying to worry about fit and all this stuff there, that's the worst thing you could do. That's the worst thing you could do, worrying about fit, and you're a lottery team. Like, what sense that make? You grab the most, you get the best talent. Simple as that. Oh, damn. Interest way around the corner. Fuck. That's the worst mistake you can make. You only worry about fit if you like a championship, like if you're gonna draft or do something like that, and you have to. Then you like, all right, let's say if like you go, nah, I got to get this guy. I don't need a guard. The forward is better, but the guard fits your team. Then okay, cool. If you wanna draft, if you say okay, gonna draft that make a little sense. You're a first place team. You're a good team, like a team like Denver. Perfect example. A team like Denver who don't have hardly no assets, don't have no bench. Now, a team like Denver, if they, there you go. A team like Denver, where they have no bench, and they don't got, and they like over the luxury tax, and Denver's, everybody knows, I don't have to break it down. Everybody knows Denver's situation. A team like Denver, now let's say they in the draft, and it's a position, what position, like a backup center. All right, thank you. A team like Denver, they need a center, right? A back center for Jokic. And let's say a wing player is the better player on the board that's left for them. The player is better, but it's a center right there also. And then they take the center. I wouldn't be that's something like, okay, cool. They went for need. They need a center more than a wing. Even though the wing player is clearly better, and we project him to be a better NBA player, but they went for a wing player. I mean, a center. That makes sense. But the Lakers was garbage. Man, where the fuck this shit at, man? You know where the men's dye?
Hair dye?
Hair
For
dye.
the hair or the beard?
Hair dyes.
Because the hair dye is in 3C.
The Beijing, you got Beijing?
Yeah, it's in 3C right here.
3C. Now I don't like this one. This the only ones you got?
Yeah. Other than that, we just got like just for men.
I don't care for that. Let me see where that's at.
Over here.
I don't care for that. That leaves stains. Oh, all that?
Yeah, I think this is the one for the hair. The ones over there are just only for facial.
Oh, okay. Thanks, bro.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't care for that shit there, man. Damn, man. Part of me like, man, just get this shit. Then part of me like, I know I could get it tomorrow in the morning.
By my own and be there for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna just wait, cause I can't do
I
that.
know, like for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just wait. I can't do that. That shit leaves stains and shit all on your sink. You gotta put tiles and shit down. But yeah, like my thing is this. Lakers was a rebuilding team. You're a rebuilding team, you get a guy like Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson. Right there. High school kid. Mo Wagner played 4 years. He's a 4-year senior. And Wagner was 6'10". Mitchell Robinson, 7 foot. Everything you're seeing now, he is. But he was considered better because he's more athletic than all of them. He got like 5 injuries. So right now, he walk like he Willis Reed or something right now. His legs and shit all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But he was more like in better shape, more athletic at the time when he got drafted, had decent handle, all that. Go look at his Mitchell Robinson senior, his high school highlights and his pre-draft workouts. There's no way Lakers shouldn't have drafted him. See, that was stupid. But all these other moves, you can't blame Rob. You gotta look at is the environment. It's the environment, man. The same with Lonnie Walker. They signed Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker was averaging 13 points with the Spurs. They signed him, I think, a minimum contract. You see what I'm saying? They signed Malik Monk a minimum contract. Malik Monk is one that he ended up played real good. He ended up playing real good. But the point I'm making is Malik Monk ended up playing real good. But the point I'm making is a lot of guys that's on the Lakers that the Lakers signed, it is a common denominator, man. What happened? LeBron's supposed to be all that, and they say, hey, he make people better. I ain't seen him make one person better yet. I haven't seen him make one person better yet, and they say he's a good teammate. And all he want to do is throw his teammates under the bus and trade them. All he do every year and for years, not just on the Lakers, for years, throw his teammate under the bus and want them out of there. I agree 100%, Greg. He said he'd rather rebuild for 3 to 5 years, even though that's definitely not happening while you got Luka. But I get what he's saying. Then have a toxic like, and I watched this guy Johan Buha, right? This is why I said Laker fans is delusional. Johan Buha is like, yeah, you know the Lakers, they got the work around their big three. Mike, Austin Reeves, Bron, and Luka. They got to work around. They got to find pieces. Rob got to be on his job to find pieces to work around these guys. See, that's the problem right there. LeBron is 41 years old, played 23 years in the NBA. It's going to be 23 years. You still counting on him to have. That's a problem right there in itself. He's not the same player for you to sit there and they be thinking, oh, we got a big three. All we need to do is do this. No, them guys got a lot of holes, man. Luka got a major hole defensively. And Luka has a habit of sometimes ball hogging. So he got two deficiencies where he dominates the ball. He 2-ball dominant. And he's a bad defender. So he's not like, it's not Easy. Like his defense is bad. It's not. And Austin Reeves not a good defender. Austin Reeves not physical and stuff like that. Then you can build around him. Like LeBron is a guy that making over $50 million. It's hard. Where's the Lakers going? Lakers got to stop being with that delusion. Oh, we got Bron, we got Luka. This like Magic tomorrow. We got Bron and Luka. All we need. No. That had to stop. LeBron and Austin Reeves has to go. Austin Reeves has to go because he got a contract. Now, if he stay at $14-15 million, that's cool. But that's not happening. He gonna look for 30. You cannot have a guy making 30 million like that. That's really, to me, like it don't even make sense. It's a beauty salon. That's crazy. I'm running ahead looking for this shit like this. You know what I'm saying? They gotta stop that with this LeBron stuff. Like, you know what I mean? And then I see Johan Buha, you know, it'd be smart. I hope if LeBron know how to maximize, if I'm LeBron, I will opt out and sign 1+1. I will sign a 1+1. Maximize your dollar. You talk about owning the team. Him and Anthony Irwin. Anthony Irwin always been stupid. Him and Anthony Irwin. You're right. And that's another thing. I agree. A 41-year-old player is your most athletic player. Like, that's another thing, the mistake. Basketball is predicated. I don't give a fuck. It's never going to change. You not winning no game without no athletes, man. And especially in the modern era, you're not winning. You need some athletes. You need some athletes. That's just what it is. And you're right, a 41-year-old player that's you're right, a 41-year-old player that's your more of an athletic player. It's too much going on with the Lakers. Them guys like that, Johan Buha and guys and Anthony Irwin and them, they sound smart and it comes off good when they talk. But it's not making no sense. Like, it's not real. They got to stop with this thing. They talk championship. All they got to do, if the Lakers could do this, keep Bron, keep Austin, and you got Luka, and work around then. Like, okay, how much you getting for Maxi? Now look what your assets then. You got Maxi Kleber. You got Gabe Vincent, these expiring contracts. But still might not make a difference. The first round pick and Dalton Connect. Like, those pretty much your assets. And then, okay, Rui, if the Lakers decide to get rid of Rui. You know what I'm saying? That's not a lot. And a lot of them some of them may all have to go on one trade. I see Magic, they need a center, they get a center. Magic sitting there telling a bunch of bullshit. Lakers getting any center right now outside of all-star centers. You could pick if you want Gafford. He's not making no real championship team. Gafford's not doing that. Claxton not doing that. They need a lot more. And LeBron taking up a lot of the cap. That's what get me mad with these guys here. They sitting there saying, Bron need to sign a 1-for-1. Why would you want him? He could maximize his money. He got owners' aspiration of being an owner and stuff. Why would you want that? That's not good for the Lakers. So you want him to be 42 years old in the Lakers again? This offseason, if LeBron opts in, that means he may retire. If he opts out and he need to do another 1-for-1. Yeah, and that's why I said people I notice go by subscribers. They would think them guys like Johan Buha and Trevor Lane know more about ball than me. They'd think that. They'd be like, oh, they listen to them, think they know more about ball than me. They can't touch me. Ain't really nobody touching me, but they can't touch me. You know what I'm saying? I know how to do this. I know what it takes to build the team, and that's not it. See, one thing why I'm always going to reign supreme, the main reason I'm reign supreme, because I don't got no attachments to none of these players. I don't have no attachment. So it's not like I'm going to cap for a player because I like them. I'm not doing that. I'm not allowing nobody. So if a player is not that, he's not that. I'm not going to be like, oh, he's not that, but I like him. No, I like him so much. No, I don't want him to go. I just want them to keep him. They could trade him. He's my guy. I'm not aligning nobody. I'm not. So I'm just going to call it how it is. See, that's the thing. And I see Trevor Lane, like, you know, LeBron gets a lot of unfair hate. The man's still averaging. You cannot go by. If you watch basketball, he don't have no real impact. LeBron don't have no real impact on winning. He had impact on winning. Lakers be winning. Think about this. What two-man, and let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Now, if LeBron all that and saying this and that, what other running mate? LeBron, look at his running mate. He had Luka and Anthony Davis. In basketball, that should be enough. Then you had another guy averaging 20 points in Austin Reeves. How come y'all not winning? Think about it. Whose second player is better than Anthony Davis? When Anthony Davis was with LeBron, you would rate Anthony Davis over. We could break it down. What division you want to start with? You want to start with the East? You would rate Anthony Davis over Jaylen Brown. You would rate Anthony Davis over Dame Lillard. You will rate Anthony Davis over Kyrie Irving. You will rate Anthony Davis over who else? Jamal Murray. You'll rate Anthony Davis over all them guys. If LeBron is that guy, he's who you say is his running mate. We ain't gonna say Luka. Luka better than all everybody running mate. We ain't even gonna go there with Luka. Luka one of the top 5 players in the NBA. So we ain't even got to there. So he playing with big dogs. Bron playing with big dogs can't get it done. He can't get it done. I agree. Dennis said he respect Rob more if he trade Reeves this all. They gotta do it. You have to. It's to the point you don't have no choice but to trade Austin Reeves. That's why I get me mad when I see these YouTubers. This guy playing me a little too close. I don't like that. God play me close like that, like my car like that. I don't know who know my car. Shit, I got this thing on me. Oh, the police right there too. They're right there. Look at the police in this. It's police right there, not this black car right here. That's the boys. That's the boys. But Pastor O, it did. His stats is not. His thing is not effective like that. That's just the bottom line. Same thing what I was just saying about Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler in the impact, anybody could score 25. It's when you score, the time. Jimmy Butler, he do it when, okay, he going to run with, this Jimmy Butler points. Let's say playoffs. Let's say his team up 1. He going to scoring page or dropping assists, dominating for the next couple minutes. Now they up 9. That really gave them some breathing room. 4th quarter, he going on a tirade. It's the timely when you scoring your points, when you getting a big rebound, that big charge, and a slew of instances, big timely shots. Bron not doing that. big defensive stops. He's not doing that. And this is really not, it's just the truth. It's the truth that nobody is saying. I don't like that every time they blame Rob, and the time that's why I said Rob is a stupid motherfucker, because everybody named mother knew. This would get me mad with people. When everybody knew LeBron and Anthony Davis met with Russ. Everybody knew he met with Russ. Everybody named mother knew they met with Russell Westbrook. They knew that. Kyle Kuzma said out his own mouth, he was told he got traded to Sacramento. They had to wait till it get cleared to the league. LeBron and Herb stopped that, and they went real quick and put together a trade and got Westbrook. Westbrook told Washington, he went to Washington and said he wanted to get traded. Washington wasn't going to trade Russ. Russ said, yeah, he would like to go to play for his hometown team, and that's how that trade happened that fast. Russ had to let Washington know he wanted to get traded, because Russ liked it in Washington. But Bron and AD convinced Russ to go to the Lakers. That's why Russ got so mad that they turned on him. Everybody was celebrating when Westbrook came. Everybody. That's why it get me mad when, like, you can't do that. You can't. See, that's why people got to, how can you not, like, if I was a youth, I ain't gonna lie, if I ain't having no channel and a guy like me was on here, I would be the favorite YouTuber. Like, if I was not me and it was me having a YouTube channel and I was sitting back, the Kareem Report would be my favorite channel, because I make all the sense and I keep it real. I stand on shit. If I'm gonna sit there and say, oh yeah, no, I agree with that trade, I'm gonna stand on it. Sometimes things just don't work out. Same with draft picks. If I sat there and be like, yo, oh, this is a good draft pick, I'm glad they drafted him. Like Maxwell Lewis. Well, he didn't really get that much time. But I wanted the Lakers to get Maxwell Lewis. Now I'm gonna tell you the stupid stuff Rob did. Now the stupid stuff he did was, see, I ain't gonna say the Westbrook thing was stupid, because he went where his star players wanted. And we all know Clutch kind of run the shit. Right? But one of the dumbest things, Rob, to me, in the draft, the two stupidest things they did in the draft. One with that Mitchell Robinson, that was stupid. Not drafting Mitchell Robinson. Everybody thought that. And you picked Mo Wagner over him. There's no way the Lakers shouldn't do that. I'm saying as far as the drafts. And another stupid thing, why would you take Hood-Schifino over Cam Whitmore? There's no way you shouldn't have. Like, what did you see in Hood-Schifino? This is my thing. Like, what did you see in him? He did nothing great. Like, see, this is where you look at when you evaluate. Cam Whitmore was considered a top 4 pick. Everybody named Mother thought he's going 4. They said he ain't going past 4. They said the worst he doing is 5 is to Detroit. That was the worst. They thought he's going 5. All the way up until the draft. And he said he ain't have no injuries. I don't know what, to this day, I don't know what happened with that. Cam Whitmore, and he was young. It's not like he was an old player and you say, okay, I'm going to take Hood-Schifino because he's young. You did that, right? And that's why I said the draft is a crapshoot. Because I'm seeing a lot of, I be going on Sixers fan joints, and I watch a lot of Sixers content. And I get it where, like, some people like, oh, I want this person, I want that person. You know what I'm saying? So, the draft is a crapshoot, right? But some stuff that's obvious. You got Josefino. Let's say Josefino, let's say it's 6'4" guard. What the one thing you, when any player you do, you would definitely like for a player to do something great. You at least want that. That's like for starters. What do you do great? You got some players a great playmaker. Some players is great athletic, a superb athlete, top of the line athleticism. That's great at athleticism. You got some people great shooters, great scorers, great rebounder, great defender. You got these things here. Who is he? He's a great defender. He's one of the best defenders in the draft. Who is he? One of the best shooters in the draft. Who is he? One of the best playmakers in the draft. Who is he? The best athlete in the draft. Who is he? The best rebounder in the draft. Okay, that's what you. Okay, then you start there. Then you start looking. He ain't do nothing. He wasn't fast. Let this Josefino. He not a great ball handler. He's adequate. He's just getting by. He's nothing slick. He don't have to bop. He's not that. Josefino, not a great shooter, not a great scorer. Below average. He was no scorer. Guy averaged like 12, 13 points. Was no big time scorer. Was no top of the line defender. What did he do? Now you go to Cam Whitmore. Cam Whitmore was averaging 20-something points in college. And superb athlete. And then great motor. He had a great motor. They say his motor is great. Athleticism great. And he's a scorer. How can you... And then everybody, for some reason he slipped. How can you not pick him over... You pick Josefino. Like, what was it? That was stupid with Rob. If they want to say... They want to go with that, to me, that was dumb with Rob. Those two things in the draft didn't make no sense. Sometimes you could draft a guy and you'd be like, all right, like right now with Dalton Connect. I seen people say, oh, the Lakers could have got Yves Missi, right? Yeah, but Dalton Connect is good too. Like that's like, all right, cool. That Josefino thing was pretty stupid. That Josefino was dumb. Like when you evaluating talent, this is what I'm saying. You gotta stick to the strip. You gotta stick to the strip. You have to go, okay, where's my team at? Okay, I'm a young team. Okay, well, I got to go with the best player available. With the most upside. You pick Mitchell Robinson. The same thing when the Lakers, when they traded Zubac, Magic traded Zubac. It didn't make no sense. The Lakers was not no championship team. They was not no championship team, and you worrying about fit. A shooting big. We need a shooting big. No, you don't trade no young player that's producing that's good. Zubac was good. Yo, when Zubac was on the Lakers, he was getting limited minutes, and he always, everything he doing now, of course he did a smaller dose, he ain't played in minutes, but what he doing now, everybody's seen it. He played he didn't expand his game. It's not like he's a ball handler, or he got more, it's not like Zubac got more athletic. It's not like he now shoot threes. Zubac, what he is now, he's the same. This was a plan in minutes, and he didn't have the reps. He was young. Get the put back. He had great hands with the Lakers. He had excellent hands, a good rebounder, a solid shot blocker, and finishing around the rim. He did that with the Lakers. The same thing he doing now. Now he playing more minutes, and he's just a better player with age. So it's like you saw that already. That's why I said that was stupid. Everything he doing, it's not like he got traded to the Clippers and it's like, damn, he's a different player. No, he's not. Zubac had great hands. If you go turn on anything, Zubac had great hands back then. The same way, great hands, a good rebounder, a solid shot blocker, finish around the rim with them putbacks, get in them, make his layups. He wasn't a guy missing layups. He's the same. It's not like he was more athletic now than he was then. No, he the same one then. He just still don't shoot no jump shots. He the same player. He just older and he get more minutes. And that's another thing. I agree. They don't get their young players no minutes. Cause I'm seeing stuff, right. And it's the worst thing you could do when you're an organization, right? You can't fool yourself. Like Sacramento Kings, they had Fox and Halliburton, right? You have Fox and Halliburton, even though that trade wasn't bad for Sabonis, it wasn't. But my thing was, you wasn't really ready to make that jump. No, I'm not leaving. No, Big Mama, Big Mama, Big Mama. I'm not leaving, Big Mama. Lakers do give up their young guys way too much in advance. If I was running Lakers still be great today. Still be in a great situation. They burnt assets they shouldn't have burnt. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm just being honest. LeBron James damaged the Lakers more than he helped them. He damaged them more than he helped them. He did. They never developed talent. And then when they was developing talent, Magic came and changed the whole program that fast. Magic changed the whole program that fast when he came. Oh, I'm cracking the whip. I'm this, that, and the third. We the Lakers. Like, the Lakers is dumb. Because they still living on this Laker way bullshit. Lakers, we don't do this and do that. They still living off that. And then you got a player running your franchise. LeBron don't give a fuck about the Laker franchise. LeBron is only caring about himself. He don't care about, that's why he said F them picks. He said F them picks. You can't now look what he said. F them picks, and everybody in the mother know now them picks is golden. Now people, watch you start seeing these people with 3 picks, all their rookies gonna be on teams now. Watch you're gonna see guys, a lot of teams got 2 first-round picks and a second-round pick. Watch you gonna start seeing now all these teams. Watch you see a lot of teams now with 3 rookies, 2 or 3 rookies. 4 like, nah, we don't want that. We gonna stash the guy. Watch like a team like Minnesota. Oh, they got 2. But Brooklyn got like 3. Watch you gonna start seeing because you can't say F them picks. Anytime you're dealing with a salary cap league and stuff like that, you need that. You need that. You need like guys coming behind you to keep the thing going. He said, "Don't turn on LeBron. He won the ring." I never was supported LeBron anyway. I rooted because he's on the Lakers. Now I just can't do it anymore. But I never was like a LeBron fan, so it's not like I turning on him. But it's the truth. It's the truth. Him, his agent ran the organization, and they were doing a lot of things his way, and he's hurting them. These players can't play good because he's on the team. He's on the team. And long as he's on the team, it's these guys, they have 3 bad games, they're going to get ran through the media by his fans. He's a bum. Trade him. This is going to happen all the time. Let a player have 3 bad games in a row, and the Lakers struggling in that stretch. Team's going to get blamed, and they're going to want to run them out of town. The same thing happened all the time, man. He said when you got LeBron on your team, you ain't developing young talent. But see, that's the thing. And soon when you see the thing is LeBron, soon when you don't win, he ready like Cleveland. What he did, their salary jumps up. Soon you get LeBron, you're on the team. They get rid of all their picks, bringing players in. The players don't perform that well, burnt out their picks. They get all these high salaries, and when he ready to leave, he leaves, and now your franchise stuck. Now your franchise stuck. He bring this like he get on there. It's not just me and Luka. It's 8 other guys too. Like, why say that? This guy never take responsibility. Like, Lakers always never really going to hit on nothing. Look at these guys. How come they play good on other teams? Soon they get the Lakers, they don't play good. It's a reason. It's a reason. There's a reason. And they had to. The Lakers got to put their foot down, man. If LeBron opt out, I'm not giving him no one. If they give him 1.1, I'm not. I'm officially not a Laker fan. I'm kind of not a Laker fan right now, to be honest. I'm just waiting to see how it goes. I'm waiting to see how it goes. And like I said, the Lakers can't trick themselves. The worst thing you could do is to talk yourself into, no, we could work with Luka and Reeves, and once he signed that $30 million contract, and now the books and y'all struggling, and y'all can't get players y'all want, and he got that $30 million contract, then it may be hard to get rid of him. You see the writing on the wall. Him and Luka just don't fit. The bottom line, it just don't. 15 million, okay, cool. Reeves can stay, but right now it's like he can't. He can't. You can't keep him. That's just the bottom line. Where your team at right now, it will serve you better. Reserving that his space and LeBron's space, and you build accordingly. And that's the problem. Because you got guys like Johan Buha. He's still like, how can you look at the Lakers? How you think? He said Austin Reeves, LeBron, and Luka. This is what he said, Johan Buha. He said Reeves, Brown, and Luka. Him and Anthony Irvin. They need to lock. He said they need to go on vacation together and learn and learn each other. And hopefully, he said I think they all can get better. If a man is 41 years old, how can you expect him to get better? Better at what? And this is defending. I'm defending LeBron right now. It's not fair for LeBron. For you to even say that. They all can improve and get better. Get better at what? LeBron not going to be better defensively at that age. Austin Reeves, he just not. Like some people, some stuff, if you don't have it, you don't have it. I don't think they'll let Reeves walk for nothing, but this is what I think the Lakers will happen. If the Lakers don't sign him now, I think the summer, before they lose him, they'll overpay him and then try to trade him after that, and it's going to be like, dummy, why you waiting now to trade him? This is the perfect time to trade him. I don't think the Lakers, it'd be shocked if the Lakers lose Reeves for nothing. Only way they're losing for nothing if Reeves jump out ahead. Let's say the Lakers play themselves and let him become an unrestricted free agent, and he look at it be like, you know what, I can see them trading me. If he get on top of it and be smart, be like, yo, I can see the Lakers moving me. So before they move me, I'm assigned to this place where I think they're going to use. I'm assigned where I want to go instead of trading me somewhere that they want to get traded. That would be the only reason. And that's why I say he would have to be sharp. And I don't know how sharp he is, but if he's smart, he'd know if the Lakers sign him. Let's say he declined the contract this summer, his extension. Let's say Reeves don't sign his extension this summer and go into free agency, and the Lakers still sign him for $150 million. He should know, like, oh, they're going to try to move me at some point. They're going to try to move me at some point. He need to know that. So before they send me anywhere, this team here want me. They got the cap space. I'm just going to sign. That's the only way I think the Lakers losing Reeves. For nothing. That's the only way. And then my thing is this. He said trade Reeves if he don't sign the extension this summer. Right? This is the problem. His extension, I think, is in August or late July. I'm not waiting. This is the time to do it while the draft picks, you got the draft. Like, this is the time to do it now. When you trade a thing like that, you want it where everybody open. You wait and teams already start filling out their rosters and made some moves already, and you missed out on some people, you defeating the purpose. Like, that's the worst thing Lakers could do. That's another thing that'd be bad if they doing. If they be like, oh, he's not on it. Let's say they say right now we at June 13th. We at June 13th. Let's say the Lakers say right now we not trading Reeves. And let's say this to themselves. But then August 1st come, they say, nah, we gonna trade him. That's the worst thing they're gonna do, because by then a lot of teams already gonna make trades and stuff, and teams don't like to do that. Once teams make trades and have their roster kind of set, most teams would say, you know what, I want to go into the season, see how this works first before I do anything. They like to see how things pan out first. They're not just going to jump and keep piling on moves. They're not going to do that. If they team set already, they're going to be like, I'm going to give it a shot on the season. And you wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm turning on Magic on backfire. I'm not turning on Magic, but I just think that Magic, I think he's capping. I think Magic capping when he said he told the Lakers. Reason why I think he's capping, when he say told the Lakers, oh, you lose KCP, you can't lose him and Caruso. Reason why I think he's capping. See, I got good memory when it comes to this shit. When Magic left the Lakers around that time when all that was happening, he said out his own mouth he was away from them, and he remember, think like this. This is how I know he's lying. When he first left the Lakers, him and Rob ain't get back cool to recently. He stopped fucking with Rob. Magic stopped being around everything. When Magic left the Lakers, he left the Lakers. What year Magic left the Lakers? He left the Lakers right before they got Anthony Davis. That's when he left. He left 2000, right? 2020, right when the year they got 2019, he left. He left April of 2019, right? He left April 2019. Magic stopped speaking to these people, and he wasn't fucking with them for a long time. Him and Rob just started back speaking. And for him to sit there and say, oh, I told the Lakers you can't lose both and this and that. Like, I don't think he said that. He ain't give a shit. He ain't give a shit. Because reason why I believe he ain't said, because it was clear why they didn't bring back Caruso, because they didn't want to pay the extra $30 million in luxury tax, $36 million in luxury tax. Signing him, even if they signed him for $7 million, bringing him back would have cost them a penalty of $30 million. It would have cost them $30 million. Oh shit, I'm glad you said that. What time it is? He said, why I'm not watching the finals. You right, bro. Damn, I'm glad you said this. I'm running my mouth. Like, comment, share, subscribe, peace.